name so I'll know who to add to my ever-growing shit list. Even Damon cringes at him this time, but he can't say anything. The asshole is his boss. I'm not into straight guys, thanks, I say. You need to appear taken and not interested, Damon says, more diplomatically. The photos were taken months ago, right? We addressed the issue by saying it's a non-issue anymore. Since then, you've met someone, fallen in love, and are in a committed and serious relationship. You won't be hooking up with randoms in bars, you won't be getting arrested for DUIs, you won't... I ain't ever been arrested for a DUI. I've never been arrested, period. We know that, but you think the media cares? Damon says. They'll pin anything they can on you. You're in the spotlight now whether you like it or not, and it's your job to appear employable by a team, any team. Because right now you're in limbo. We've got 2 months before training camp to get you a contract. So I have to find a boyfriend? That's what you're saying? We found you one already, Damon says. What? My friend Noah. You met him at his place where Maddox introduced us. I barely remember anything that's happened since the photos were released, so I only have a vague memory of that night. I never understood the phrase on autopilot until my world fell into an unknown abyss. All conversations from the last few weeks are a blur. Noah's cool, Damon says. Can be a dick at times, but it's a front. I called in a favor and already got him to agree to this. So just like that, you're pimping me out, huh? I'm not trying to be a surly asshole, but this is my life. I also hate that my accent, which I've trained myself to get rid of, seeps into my words the more agitated I get. This is a business arrangement, Damon says. We're setting up some PR events for you two to attend together, and we're going to announce your relationship after the cruise we've booked for you to get to know each other. 7 nights round trip to Bermuda. Maddie and I are coming too. Shouldn't you be here trying to find me a contract instead of going on a cruise? Shouldn't I be doing something else, something football-related? Matt. Great. Even Damon's getting over my attitude. Your main focus should be on fixing your image, because without doing that, you won't see a contract. Aren't there rules in the league about anti-discrimination? I have another meeting, the old guy says and turns to Damon. You can handle it from here. When he leaves, Damon sighs. Look, if we could take the discrimination road, we would, but it won't achieve what we want. If you were happy to retire from football with a nice lump sum payout, we could maybe fight this. But the truth is, we'll probably lose. Why? Contract negotiations were going fine until I was outed. All sports contracts include a morality clause. Even if those photos had been of you with a woman, the Bulldogs would have had the right to dump your contract. Would they have if it had been a woman? Probably not. But we can't prove that. They can prove your morality is questionable after getting freaky in a club with a random guy. Again, if it had been a woman, you might be facing the same scrutiny. That's bullshit and you know it. There have been rape allegations around some players and they never got fired. Well, fuck, Matt. Professional Damon is replaced with friend Damon. I reckon I like him better than the suit he hides behind. What do you want to do about it? You can fight for your reputation and try to win back your spot in the NFL, or ride the rainbow train into court and possibly lose everything. In a perfect world, this would all blow over, but we both know that's not how our world works. When I played baseball, and there were rumors of me being the #1 draft pick, the pressure was doubled because I was an openly gay player. The media jumps on this shit because people think they have a right to know everything about everyone's business, especially athletes and famous people, because it bumps up their ratings. With any luck, another football scandal will break before training camp and you'll be pushed out of the spotlight. But until that happens, you're it. And we need to do everything to make sure the rest of the articles posted about you are positive. Nice pep talk, I grumble. When's the cruise? 2 weeks. I fake a smile. Can't wait. The plan is to leave checking in to the last possible moment, but 2 hours before I'm set to leave the hotel, Damon's agency